Okay, before we get started, let me make sure the recording's working. The desktop audio is working because, those things have a tendency to break. Anyway, we got a late night stream in my pajamas, and am I actually able to equip a weapon? Will it let me? Yeah, it'll let me. It'll just... Oh. I mean, there's not really a reason to here, but... Alright, so let's take a look at this trading computer. This is going to tell me about the classes. I already know I want to be a Guardian. I can look at a statistical comparison, which is a really weird thing to have in-universe. Are my headphones backwards? No, my headphones are messed up. There we go. Anyway, so you can kind of see, Guardian is basically the equivalent of a soldier. Sentinel's like the equivalent of a scout. Consular's like Consular's like the equivalent of the scout, and Sentinel's like Consular's the equivalent of a scoundrel, and Sentinel's the equivalent of a scout. I cannot talk today. So I can learn more about each. They focus on combat training and use of the lightsaber. They get the force jump feat. Close distance and attack opponents. Consulars bring balance to the universe. They use the force. They don't get very much in the way of skills or feats, but they get lots of force. Sentinel is the balanced one. They get Jedi immunity, they're immune to fear. I don't really care. First, I'm going to go and talk to the council, or whoever these guys are supposed to be, and then there's Bastila.
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council members.
You're just like, yeah, fuck off. I don't know anything.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you
So at the end of I just realized I have like a piercing in my ear or something. It's a little hard to tell with the poor modeling. But last time we kind of said, fuck off, I'm about to end the stream to this guy. Now we can actually listen to it. I don't care. So, anyway, tell me the history of the Jedi.
Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands.
We can't write all that stuff into this game. It's 2003. We gotta fit this on 4 CDs.
Years ago, the War of Exar Kun.
I had the CD version. I remember how many it came on.
Who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years, we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict.
Okay, so he's... God, it really bugs me how the... Fruke... What? No, I'm not restarting the game. This is the second world. What do you mean? So there's Revenant Malik, there's the Exar Kun Wars. It really bugs me how pasty this guy is with the mod I have. I need to remove that. Okay, what's this have to do with Revenant Malik?
All things in time.
Yeah, you gotta be more patient. It's not like your channel's named after it or anything. This is beginning of you becoming a Jedi. See, I've still got my armor on and all that.
Began conquering small worlds on the outer rim. They were careful to
basically, Taurus, we were fucking around. And it's the not tutorial, but still kind of tutorial-y world. This is where we start getting into the bulk of the game.
There would be no retaliation.
Act 2, so to speak. I love how Mission is just standing there in the background, waiting for her to sword around, and Karth's arm is chilling. I have not even been paying attention to this. Let's see. So, the Senate said if Mandalorians avoid the planets that were members of the Republic, they wouldn't retaliate. I was straight up not listening to the rest of it. I'm going to go with option 3.
The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for a massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a...
They were all about stealing little Vandar here's baby.
The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun.
How... Is he just going to sit there going like this? the whole time. He's just like he can't like stare off into the distance a little bit. It's just literally an endless loop going back and forth. He can't just sit there and kind of go, "Huh, that wall looks interesting," like how I would. Anyway, did the Jedi join into the
The
war?
Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another.
Basically, we were fuckers and we failed the war.
While the Jedi Council preached patience,
One of the things you quickly learn about this game, it doesn't like the Jedi very much. Even less so than the sequels.
and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi
Or the
to their
prequels,
cause,
rather.
and against the wishes of
Basically, the Jedi Order are all
joined the
fuckers.
Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally.
Yeah, no, that's basically what they are. They preach all about protecting people, but it's like, oh, we just got out of a war with the Exar Kun, and we got to massage our boo boos. We got to let other people suffer because we had a few people get stabbed. Let's see. So, I think what this is saying is Revan did it on his own. I assume he did the right thing.
No one is denying that Revan was one of the keys to defeating the Mandalorians. But something happened out there on the Outer Rim. Instead of returning...
This is honestly really boring, but you gotta
the
listen
ships
to
under
it.
Revan's
I mean, I
command
could
went
skip it,
deep
but
into unexplored space. They claim to be searching for the last...
I believe you are forced to have this conversation before you can continue.
For many months, it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of...
It really
Revan
bugs me
being
how
seen
bug-eyed
on a number of different
Fandar
planets.
is. Like, Yoda doesn't look like that.
Scattered sightings that were never confirmed.
Granted, 2003. Where did they disappear to?
Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space. Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to...
Oh yeah, those were the ones that keeps talking about in the loot screens.
Research. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. The hero had become a conqueror.
Where did Revan get the ships? How did he get so many followers?
Initially, the bulk of the Sith force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power. But what is more disturbing is the size of the Sith fleet itself. Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars. But many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain.
I don't think I've ever gotten far enough in this game for them to actually get the explanation for that.
We cannot deny its existence.
Maybe they don't explain it for all I know. What happened next?
For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan, as you probably know.
Yeah, I keep getting visions about that for whatever
That was
reason.
nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy or tactics. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers.
Anyway, what can I learn from the history?
Revan's tale shows us how
You have to spell out the lesson for me. You can't let me learn it on my own.
must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson.
Okay. Could you show me to the archives? I don't think we can actually visit
This
them.
facility is a training academy. The archives here are restricted to those who have attained the rank of master. We must protect overeager Padawans from being exposed
Oh,
to dangerous knowledge.
dangerous
The pursuit of
knowledge.
is a noble goal, but there are some things that require the wisdom of a master to truly understand. You should ponder the history of Revan. It contains many lessons you may need if we hope to defeat Malak and the Sith.
I guess I'll be going now.
May the Force be with you.
You too. Let's talk to Discount Yoda.
Good evening.
Maybe he'll stop just doing the same, turn his head. It's weird that it does this with the camera. Like, it makes sense, but it's so off-putting looking at my character like this. My training is progressing well.
I have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress.
I assume,
Force
since Tom Kane is like the discount voice of Yoda, like he probably voiced this character too, and that's probably why he was also like the random racist guy that doesn't really matter in TARS.
Good evening, apprentice.
He like kicked me out of the conversation for just telling him my training's going well. I'd like to ask some questions.
A Jedi must ever be seeking knowledge. What is it you wish to know?
We'll just go through them in order. What can you tell me about Bastila?
Bastila will be a great Jedi someday. Even among the masters in the council, it is rare to find one so skilled.
The ability that we made up for this game, by the way.
Did you know that?
Garth mentioned something about it.
Bastila herself does not like to talk about it. She was accompanying the strike team that confronted Revan when the Dark Lord was destroyed. Her role in the death of such a promising young Jedi as Revan.
Yeah, his
Bastila knew she had to set her personal
staff.
feelings aside for the sake of the galaxy and the Republic.
That definitely happened.
The Force is strong with her now. And without her skill in battle meditation, we would have lost this war long ago. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila. And for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you. Is there anything else you would like to know?
We'll just keep going from him anymore in order. Why can't I talk? Anything you can tell me about Revan Malak?
I knew Revan as a promising young pupil. Revan was strong in the Force, but also headstrong and proud. Such traits are not unusual in a Padawan. Perhaps that was why I did not see the true extent of the danger. Many of the young Jedi admired Revan, including Malak. When Revan set off to challenge the Mandalorians, Malak was the first to join the cause. And when Revan fell to the dark side, it was inevitable Malak would fall as well.
Okay, Alright, I'm gonna go with option number 2. Were you saying Revan was responsible for Malak's fall?
Revan was always the leader, the more powerful of the pair. When Revan fell, we had hoped the Sith threat was ended. But Malak quickly assumed Revan's role, and has embraced the dark side power as fully as his old master ever did. Now, Malak leads the Sith Armada against the Republic. Hate and vengeance for his master's death draw Malak ever further down the path of the dark side, fueling his powers until they surpass those of his old master. Only you and Bastila together can stop Malak now. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you. Is there anything else you would like to know?
Why doesn't Master Farouk like me much? Because he's a jerk.
Master Rook may seem harsh and critical, but he understands the dangers that lie in your path. He wants you and Bastila to be fully prepared when you finally face Lord Malak. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila.
Yeah, we already heard that line. What about the code? That's what we need to pass the test.
All Jedi must know the code. Its tenets are the fundamental teachings of our order. Think and meditate on these truths, apprentice. There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. there is harmony. There is no death. There is the
I will have to see if I can remember those. I probably won't.
Master Jar is most impressed with your progress. May the Force be with you, apprentice.
Goodbye. So I assume that allows me to look at the code. Yeah, that allows me to look at the code without talking to him again.
I see you insist on wandering the halls of
Yeah,
our enclave.
fucking jerk.
When you should be busy
I'm getting lessons from these two guys. You were standing here when I was getting my lessons. See, I'll ask some questions.
I suppose such desires are inevitable, though I fear you may seek knowledge for which you are not prepared. Yet I will do my best to guide your quest.
Have I displeased you?
If you find me overly critical, perhaps it is because you do not fully understand what is at stake. For 15,000 years, the Republic has brought peace and stability to the galaxy. Now, the Republic may be destroyed because we, the Jedi, have failed them. Revan and Malak were paragons of the ideals the Order seeks to uphold. Yet they succumbed to the temptations of the dark side. When Revan fell, Malak took up the mantle of Dark Lord of the Sith. Should Malak be stopped, what is to stop another Jedi from taking his place? This is the burden.
Yeah, we can go down the dark side path if we want.
Training and relentless lessons can we prevent the Dark Master from being reborn. That is why the Order can brook no failure in our apprentices and pupils. That is why I can accept nothing but perfection.
But talking with masters to get some insight. That's wandering the halls of our own cave and studying your lessons. You have to be in the books or the data books. Okay, I'm done fucking talking to these guys. Oh, fuck them. I can't remember. Am I able to talk to these guys, or are they just... Were these guys behind me the whole time? I kind of got the feeling they would stay in the Enclave, but... Anyway, can I talk to these guys, or are they just gonna tell me to fuck off? What is it you require? She asks. Tell me about the Cortosis. Cortosis is a rare and unique substance that has probably been able to deflect the beam of a lightsaber without itself being a lightsaber. The process for forging it in the blaze was developed by the Ikani for their dueling culture and has since spread across the galaxy. Sith have taken fighting blades of this type to their mercenaries and pawns so that they've proved more effective against us, and we could always just do the same. It does raise the possibility of those same mercenaries being effective against their Sith masters in turn, but given the overpowering military might of the Sith, it is unlikely. Anything else I can require? Who are you, random person? I'm Master Tarilok. I train here with him. Oh right, it was the dude who was the one who was like, like the Anakin. Knowledge will be key in our eventual victory over the Sith. Knowledge of our weaknesses and theirs. Muga Shaka Paka. Know yourself as a key to any great battle. I am going to repeat that line every time they use it. It's like this game's meme for me. What do you know about the Council? They're great and powerful Jedi. Don't be intimidated by them, though. If there's something you wish to know from them, just ask. Anything else? I can ask her about the code if I want. There's much subtlety in what is there. You would do well to learn from the example of my student Garum. There's no ignorance, there is knowledge. Know this, and you can never fail. The rest of the code, go ask them. I already learned it. And I'm gonna go now. Does this guy have anything to say? Yeah, you really should know the part about there having to be knowledge. Okay. What is, so, let me do my studying. Okay. No emotion, there's peace. Ignorance, knowledge, passion and serenity, chaos and harmony, death and the Force.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far.
Yeah. Get on with it.
Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi?
Yeah, let's do it since I just studied.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy in the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down.
I know also at some point he's gonna quiz me on what would you do to,
tests before you earn your place among the
in these situations in order to find out what kind of Jedi I'm gonna be. I don't think it matters too much what I say to them though, because at some point he's gonna go, "Oh, that sounds like you should be blah blah blah," and then he goes, "Is that acceptable?" And I can be like, "No, I want to be a other thing instead." And he's like, "Oh, okay, okay." I'm ready for the tests.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi
Yes.
Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must now prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the code.
It's kind of weird. I wouldn't expect the Twi'lek to have like human-looking teeth.
No emotion.
There is peace.
There is no ignorance.
There's knowledge.
There is no passion. There
Serenity.
is no chaos.
There's harmony.
There is no death.
There's the Force.
You have learned your studies well, apprentice. It will not be long
There we
before
go.
you
So,
are a full member.
I think
of the
you
Order.
get
But first,
unlimited
you
tries
must
at
pass
that,
the
but it's
test
best to just
and
get it
learn
over
about
with.
The most prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our order, the lightsaber. The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of
Which
our
I believe
order.
I just do
It is
in a
symbol of
cutscene.
Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct her lightsaber with her own hands. And
I wonder if he has a different line using different pronouns if I'm a male character. I don't know why they can't just use gender-neutral pronouns. Oh, I have to choose a crystal. Well, I don't remember having to do this. Oh, I have to go speak to Master Doring. I think he does the questions and he's like, "Oh yeah, here's the crystal that belongs to your class."
You have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time is.
I've been doing this for what? How long? 20 minutes?
Also reflects your demeanor and position.
In 20 minutes, I've become the prodigy of the council. Anyway, I can ask about the colors and positions. We'll go with colors first.
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian.
I know I can change the color later with upgrade crystals.
They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it.
Which
They focus less.
I don't know if this is actually the canon of how it works. I think usually it's
Is
just
the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi
because
seeks to bring
in the
about
movies it's like green is supposed to be for Master, and then Mace Windu has a purple one because Samuel L. Jackson wanted a purple one. It's kind of loose canon on all this. Okay, I want to be a Jedi Guardian.
A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do?
See, I can help him flee, which I believe is more the consular way. Sentinel is stop the thugs, and I attack the thugs.
Indeed. Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat.
That's not what I would
with
actually
Jedi.
do, but I'm saying what I need to get
There
the
is a
class I
pause in
want.
combat. What do you do?
Let's see. Attack him again.
Yes, I suspected as much. Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side.
I'm like, even though I would roleplay more of a Sentinel or a Consular, I think the Guardian is the better class. Okay, smash the door
I'm
down.
beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first,
What if I just answer all different
you are the
ones?
head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do?
I hunt them down just because that's the Guardian option.
Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi Guardian. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
I can't have them separately, but give me Guardian.
Here is a blue crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you in how to construct it.
Okay, what? Oh. So did I press something, or did that automatically throw me into the upgrade screen? Now I don't actually have to worry about it. Let's see. I'm gonna want Persuade because it's my main character, and that's the only one for whom Persuade matters. I'm gonna dump as many points as I can into Persuade. I'm proficient in lightsaber. I have Jedi Defense, Force Jump, Jedi Sense, and I'm Force Sensitive. I'm gonna want 2 weapon fighting at some point. I can get weapon focus for lightsaber. Give me 2 weapon fighting for now. Powers, I'm gonna want cure at some point. I know speed is speed and valor. I'm gonna want. I'm just gonna take both of them for now. Oh, I get 2 powers. Okay. I still can level up more, but I'm gonna go ahead and construct the lightsaber first.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
Why am I typing the lightsaber? Is it just that's what the animation they had was? Okay. I don't have any power crystals, even though it gives me the option of the slot. I get an attack modifier of +2. I get +2 physical damage. I lost the crystal and received the lightsaber. There we go. I got one.
You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been...
Why am I still like... Oh, it's because I flourished.
Indeed, for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very...
Which I just did it in the cutscene. It's not like there was a minigame for it.
By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance...
I don't have any yet.
There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain force-sensitive...
I don't think I ever found any of those. They may have been cut from the game. I know there's one on Tatooine. We'll go with number 1, because I actually straight up don't remember this.
It is a rumor only. I do not know if there's any truth in it.
I don't think there is.
Learn first to use your lightsaber and take care when drawing it. Your lightsaber...
Meanwhile, me pressing the flourish button every possible second.
Honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice?
Okay. I'm ready to face the third trial. I believe that's going to redeem
For
Juhani.
every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove, once used for deep meditation by the Jedi, is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it. The Kath hounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers. A threat the Jedi have promised to stop.
Let's see. What's causing the corruption? That's going to get me to the Juhani option.
You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task.
I don't know if they actually know it's Juhani, but aren't telling me, or yeah, you know more than you're telling me.
I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of the other Jedi at the Academy are committed to help you in this task.
So no
Remember
Bastila.
this, my young apprentice. A Jedi acts with patience and care.
And I think that's really mostly just so
Are
that
not always
she's able to freeze without freeze them, my party members, once I get there without any chance of them saving.
until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
Okie dokie, so now I can actually level up. And so I have 2 levels in Soldier and 1 in Guardian. I can level up all my characters without having to fucking worry about, give me some charisma, without worrying about, losing Jedi levels. Okay. Give me 4 and Persuade. I need to catch up. I'm gonna want Cure at some point. Aura would be good. I'm not gonna be able to wear armor to use any of these, which kind of sucks, but you know, I will have Cure. So feats. I think I might take Improved 2-weapon fighting. What's the level 8 is the prerequisite of the other one? Because I'm probably going to be using at first the lightsaber and then probably the prototype vibroblade, and then I'll be using what's it called, the like my lightsaber and then a short saber I find on somebody. Okay, what other stun would be good? There's not going to be too many droids, so I'm just going to take regular stun for the moment. Skills. Give me more Persuade. I have to take another one. Give me some Treat Injury. Now I can take Cure. Now Bastila is basically useless because that's all I use her for. Give me more Persuade. Give me more Treat Injury. I can take Force Shield as an upgrade to, what, Aura. Instead of getting +2, I get +4 to my defense. I think I double-clicked on it and took it. Attributes. I might take some intelligence, why not? Okay, some skills, some Persuade, some more Treat Injury, sure, why not? I get Improved Force Jump and Night Sense. I can master 2-up fighting, let's not take that just yet, and get Improved Toughness. We'll take Stun Droid 2, just so we're well-rounded in the stun department. This is the one thing about saving all your levels, is now I get like a shitload of them that I just have to use. Take some awareness too, instead of just Persuade and Treat Injury. I'm gonna almost certainly be using 2 weapons, so let me take Master in that. Powers. Let's start improving some of these. Movement speed is doubled, +2 defense. Defense is increased by 4, and 1 attack per round is gained. And that 1 extra attack per round is kind of overpowered. Okay. Let's give Karth some levels too. He'll take some Treat Injury. He could use some Improved Toughness. He can... Let's give him a little more awareness too. What else can he take? Let's improve his Power Blast. See, he could use some in the way of Constitution. He could use more in the way of awareness. He's going to be dual-wielding blaster pistols for the most part. Did I ever give him Bendix? See, mission gets some skills. Let's give her some repair. She doesn't have much in the way of that. I can't give her computer use. She could use more demolitions. She got some improved scoundrel's luck. Give her some computer. So, give her a little more in stealth. There we go. She gets sneak attack. Everybody gets a gazillion levels. Yeah. I'm gonna. Oh, she has low strength for someone I usually give melee stuff to. Let's give her more stealth. Some more repair. Some demo and a bit of awareness. Why not? She's gonna... Did I already give her... She doesn't even have base toughness yet. See, these you just get automatically. Huh. She has dueling, actually. She also has 2-11 fighting. Let's give her just base toughness for now. Alrighty. So... Who has her swords at the moment? Because I know she doesn't have them. So I can just leave now. I'm not... Before it would, like, refuse to close the door. Let me... Transit's disabled. I think Canderous has her swords at the moment. Let me actually bring Canderous into the party temporarily. Give him some levels 2. I'm going to give him some more dex because, again, he's going to be... Why are his stats and mission stats, like, switched? Give him some awareness. Give him some Master Power Blast. Yeah, he's got her swords. Let's give him his blaster back. Or... I'm just going to take his stuff, honestly. Because I'm going to want Karth. Because I have Bendix Blaster now, and Karth is going to be best at wielding that. Give Mission her swords back. Give her the stealth unit. I'll probably take... Brejik's armband is... Okay. I'll leave myself how I am. I'll give her an Arcadian shield and some regular energy shields. I don't use them often anyway. She's gonna want the Bothan visor. Send Kando back. Bring me Karth. And I'll take a short sword in the offhand now that I have, since Mission's using the other swords. Actually, you know what? I'll take her Vibroblade. I'll let her just use the prototype, and I'll take hers in the offhand. Yeah, I'm gonna be like destroying like this. She can't take the implant. Karth is gonna take Bendix Blaster and his own, which is there. Cool. This seems like a good setup. Oh, I need to take my armor off. See. Because with armor I can't use like half my new powers. I'll just take the governor's robe. It's kind of weird having, like, one saber and one regular sword, so now the druid should let me leave.
The council has decreed you may come.
Yeah. The council has, like, total control of my life. Now, I remember last time I played this scene right here. Where's the guy? There was one guy who had, like, the most ridiculous cutscene. It was an alien, though.
On the plains, apprentice. Calf hounds are about.
He's very calm telling me that. He can't be like, hey, be careful, there's cat hounds. He's like, no, be careful. Cat hounds are bad. I don't know what that voice was. Hello, two random
The
settlers.
Sith have been beating the Republic pretty bad. They must have spent the whole time building ships since we beat them last time.
That's some Oblivion tier voice acting right
The
there.
council's been telling us not to go near the stones to the
And they have the same voice acting. Like, all of the random citizens are voiced by the same two actors. There's just a male and a female. Mission's distant again. I can speak to her.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to join the cult for the purpose of the game. And we're having a very socially distanced conversation, except she's not socially distancing from this random settler she doesn't even know. Especially because the settler keeps doing this animation that looks like she's coughing. And look at her hands! What? She has a thumb, and then where are her fingers? She just has a big wedge for her hands. They put a bunch of detail in having these little flying manta rays up in the air, but they can't give her a proper hand. She's got webbed fingers. Okay, I want to know more about you, Mission.
Really? You want to know about me?
And the cutscenes always look ridiculous when you have any headgear on. I know they're. Hey, bro. You guys okay? Just like he's like checking on Mission and Karth, like these two are Jedi. They seem suspicious. Nah, there's nothing that wrong with them. Just the way this game lays out cutscenes sometimes can lead to some hilarity. I thought I had a mod that basically made all the models for the visors and stuff invisible so they wouldn't look so ridiculous in cutscenes, but I guess not. How did you and Zalbar hook up? That is a very, Are we not doing phrasing anymore? I have thoughts in my head I did not want to think about. Let's ask about her family instead.
Excuse my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own.
Oh, does the black girl have actual hands? I don't think she does.
This was before the gang wars were out.
I gotta wait for the animation.
The Vulkars were scum.
Yeah, they're all dead now.
Trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Oh, it cut away before I could see it. Who'd want to pick a fight with a Wookiee?
Hey, nobody said the Vulkars were smart, but there were 3 of them. So maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Vulkars at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange
Yeah,
island,
she's got the wedge hands too.
I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone!"
Like, I can't pay attention to Mission's story because of the ridiculous background. So she tried to save the day and got like, oh, I should probably give Mission the armor I just took off, huh? See, I can tell her she's lucky. I can go with option 2 or 4. I can go with option 3 or 4, which are basically fuck off. I don't want to hear about you. I love her outfit. I just want to say that, though I do need to give her some armor. Let's go with option number 2.
Hey, don't treat me like I'm a little girl. I ain't no kid. I'm 14 years old.
Spoken like Azula there, damn.
Nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with
Baby, you need to watch Avatar so that you can know what that reference.
He let out this howl and yanked that Volker a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
Like he didn't get his arm ripped off. Wookiees don't like to lose. What did the other two Volkers do?
The other two screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists.
Do you want to actually watch it like over Discord or something, or do you want to wait till I can actually be there with you and we can cuddle and watch it? I'm sorry, I need to not get like all like this on stream.
So I grabbed Zalbar and we took
I love you.
Since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
How did he end up on Terrace?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know.
So what's funny is usually I go to Tatooine first after Dantooine, but I'm kind of feeling going to Kashyyyk. Because I think they have the best non-lightsaber melee weapon there.
Zalbar like to...
I get a new party member. I'm also pretty far on the light side, and there's a boss fight in there where it's basically take dark side points or have to do like a really hard boss fight. But you can take dark side points to skip it, so I can take the dark side points and then have more of the game to sort of regain them. Yes, Dantooine. Oh, thank you. Dantooine and Tatooine are two different planets. This is Dantooine. You know, Tatooine is the sandy one that Luke grew up on, and Anakin too, I guess. And then Dantooine is this grassy one. It gets mentioned in A New Hope, where she's like, oh yeah, there's a rebel base there. Keep in mind, this takes place 3,000 years before any of the movies. This is ancient history in the movies. So, you know, maybe they changed, but Dantooine's a grassy planet. Tatooine, they have very similar names, but don't get them confused. They're not the same planet. I can either get back to the task at hand, or I can insult her by saying she can't handle herself. So I'm just gonna get back to the task at hand.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother. Fast talk and slick.
So her brother is her main side quest. I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know. It just so happens I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal.
Fair enough.
Back to the business plan, okay?
I don't think that's actually her default outfit, and you can see in that cutscene how detailed it is too. It's like, I'm pretty sure that's a modded one. But yeah, let me give her some armor. What is her dexterity bonus actually? 3. So this one is 7, and also gives you resist versus cold and fire. She can't even wear these ones. She would need to train in those. Let's give her the candy battle armor one. Alrighty. You are just distant! What, you're like, yeah, let's get back to the task at hand, and then it's like, now she wants to talk again? I think not having her in the party for a while on Taris made it like so that basically each character has certain dialogue options that like each one gets unlocked as you progress the story a little bit more. But if you don't have them in the party for a while, it is supposed to kind of space them out. But I guess not. Well, let's talk to her again.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
So you just told me you didn't want to talk about your brother, but let's talk about your brother.
I was a little snappy when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him.
You don't have to tell me anything if you don't want to, even though I just asked you about it.
I want to tell you. Zalbar's a great listener, but it might be nice to talk about this with someone who doesn't...
I mean, you can understand him. The grunts and growls are just another
My
language.
brother always looked out for me.
What is the name of the Wookiee language? Wookiees?
Only 5, but
Oh,
I remember
no.
the trip. If you call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a Starfighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know.
I wasn't even paying attention. How could your brother do that to a 5-year-old?
I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was.
Oh, your brother definitely was.
It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always...
He has a lot of problems. What kind of problems?
He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive. Showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
I could insult him, or I can say, yes, that was good behavior. I don't want to insult her brother because she's going to get pissed at that.
Yeah, Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would.
Let's see, I can insult him again, or I can just ask why
He
he...
fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went.
It's weird how they're exactly like manta rays, but in the sky, and like you expect them to be swimming. I wonder if the same model is ever used on Manon. I've never actually been to Manon, because I've never played the second half of this game. Who's Lena?
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena.
So that's kind of the thing about doing this.
Subjects closed. If I'm gonna be any help,
Taurus, Dantooine, and then to a lesser extent, Tatooine and Kashyyyk, I've done loads and loads and loads of times. I know the answers to every puzzle and every quest on here. Once I get to the second half of the game, I'm going to be totally lost. I'll have never played it before. So it's kind of a weird situation where I will just fall off as we reach the halfway mark. What do you know about the planet we're on?
I'm not the one you should ask about Dantooine. I didn't even know there was a Jedi Academy here. I always thought it was just a bunch of settlers and farmers.
This really doesn't matter. The part about her brother's over.
Anything else I can do for you?
We just talked about her brother, so, bye. Alright, we can talk to old Captain Nemo here.
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature.
Oh, I think I see the alien in the background.
I tend to get carried
I see him.
I do not believe we
I see him.
My name is Nemo. Is there something I can help you with?
When we get to him, his cutscene is going to be a little ridiculous because it tends to glitch. I've been given a task by the council.
Indeed. What is it you would like from me?
It is kind of weird how I have like super high-res texture packs for some of like the stuff my characters can equip, and then like this background, like this wall is like super detailed because I have a texture pack for it. And then there's these random NPCs where their clothes are just the stock resolution. Alright, what do you know of the Tainted Grove?
The council has told you nothing of the Grove?
Nope, and I'm not going to either. I know it's tainted by the dark side.
Do not be so quick to judge certain...
That's... the council told me that!
Not everything may be as transparent as you would believe. The Grove can be found to the south and east in the plains, but be wary of Cathhounds. They may be agitated by the power in the Grove. Is there something else I can help you with?
Tell me... Tell me about yourself, you random NPC.
About me? I am truly flattered. What is
Have you ever been 20,000 leagues under the sea? Have you ever been lost and had a big journey for your father to look for you? What kind of a name is Nemo? Who are you?
As I have said, I believe, my name is Nemo. I am here by the will of the Jedi Council.
I have one dialogue option. Why not just have continue?
Indeed. Indeed, my young friend, that I am. I have served the Council for many years, and have seen many apprentices pass through this enclave.
Are you a member of the council? I think he would be inside if he was.
I think perhaps you place an undue importance on rank and hierarchy. Understandable, but regrettable also. We each serve in our place, high or low. Is there something else I can help you with?
Tell me about Dantooine.
Very well. What is it you wish to know?
See, Master's Arts said there are caves with lightsaber crystals.
Ah, yes, those caves. Those caves
I don't think I've
are
ever found them.
for the unwary. Kinrath spiders infest the place.
Unless it's the Starforge map
By the
cave,
clouds and heat given off by the
which isn't really a cave.
It is a pity. Those caves
It's a
are
man-made
stormed with
structure.
force. Is there something else I can help you with?
I could ask him about the store. I already know where the stores are. I'll be going.
Your time is well spent here on Dantooine.
Hello, random black Jedi.
Do not disturb me. I have pressing matters at hand.
He's got super pressing matters, like walking back and forth across the sidewalk over and over and over. Were these two important in any way?
Hello. I'm afraid I'm not very good at explaining things. If you have any questions, please ask my husband.
Okay, Oblivion NPC there.
Greetings, friend. I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. As the
No, you cannot assume that. I'm just an apprentice for now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was mistaken.
At least he doesn't go all... At least he doesn't go all Karen and be like, the council must see me like that one other guy does. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Oh, I see. I am mistaken. How may I be of assistance?
Who are you?
My name is Gong. Me and my fine wife, Rilke, here,
A pleasure.
live on one of the northern farms. But the Cath Hounds and the Mandalorian problem has been getting really...
I think I can do a quest with these guys. He has really bright green eyes. How many farms, or are there many farms on Dantooine?
Well, as you can see, Dantooine is mostly plains and grassland, but it has a nice hearty soil.
I mean, you would
A lot of
expect
new
it would if
people
there's lots of
come
grass
by
growing.
So, the ones you'll most likely hear about are the Sandals and the Collies. Big, wealthy landowners.
You know, kind of like the Montagues and the Capulets.
Sandals just can't seem to get along. And now Allen wants to get...
Whoa! Bruh! Karth! Where are you going so fast? He must be trying to catch up to that Jedi within very important matters. Has something happened?
Well, from what I hear, it started about a week ago. See, Nurik's son, Cassus, is an archaeologist. Bright lad, too, but he disappeared. Nurik, of course, blamed Allen, but even he didn't take it before the council. But now, Allen's son, Shen, has disappeared as well, and no one knows where he's gone. Allen blames Nurik. He thinks he's kidnapped his son. I don't know exactly what he wants to ask the council, but from what I know of Allen, he's probably...
I like how my lightsaber doesn't even have like a hole for the blade to come out. It's just, you know, smooth doohickey. Mandalorians here? Do they have any children with them?
Ever since the Republic beat them years ago, little groups have been roaming
Again,
all over
this is a 2003 game. The Mandalorian did not exist.
manpower to hunt them down. The Jedi,
Nor is it the same time period.
because Malik has been hunting them specifically. They're worried that he might even be supporting these raiders. So, don't want to face them directly. That puts us in a kind of hard situation. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Did I ever ask him about the Cath Hounds?
Recently, the Cath Hounds have been acting much more aggressively. They've even attacked...
I mean, they are called hounds.
Those Mandalorian raiders have been milking the outlying farms dry, too. I hear John got hit really bad.
I love how everybody has a Star Wars name, like Allen or Farouk, and then there's John.
I only hope they'll listen. Is there anything else you require?
It's like... It really is like in A New Hope, you have names like Han and Leia and Obi-Wan and Anakin and Luke and Ben. It's like, anyway, what can you tell me about Dantooine?
Well, as you can see...
Oh, I already asked that question. I'll be going.
Well then, may the Force be with you. Is that how it goes? Yeah. May the Force be with you.
Oh, you're so cute when you stumble. Oh, it looks like Karth came back at some point. The random black Jedi is continuing to walk around.
You a Jedi?
Oh, there's John.
Continue to sit by and claim you protect us, protectors. Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while...
Hello, generic NPC face number 5, like we've seen so many times. See, I can be high and mighty and say we decide what's right. What are you talking about?
Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no.
They killed her?
There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duro's allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter.
Let's see. I'll just go with a kind of neutral option and say I'll protect you and your settlers.
I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them.
That's not, I mean, that's not really what I want. What does the journal entry say? John has told you the attacks by the raiders to kill his daughter. He's begged you to find them and destroy them. If they're destroyed, they won't bother the settlers anymore, but it could be dangerous. Also, it's killing random people. I don't want to talk to Kani yet. I have to wait to talk to Kani. Oh, I need to talk to him in this open area. See if that'll glitch out his cutscene. Alright. Be ready. Be ready. Ah, he stopped. So last time I played through this, he kept doing his pacing around and the camera would continue to follow him. Anyway. What happened here? I'm a victim, refugee. I fled from my world. Once the Sith fleet comes, they bomb my world, but destroy it. They scour the continent, spoil the oceans. Sith are bad. But I run here, find the Jedi, take me in. Republic fights, doesn't win. Let's blame you. He talks really fast. The Sith are strong for those who oppose them. My thanks you have and your order. He talks strange. Bye. That was more. I remember this being a longer cutscene, probably because it glitched, and like I was just laughing too much. Does the security guy have anything to say? Oh, he can tell me about the cat hounds too. Be careful, cat hounds are about. Hello, other Oblivion NPCs with the same models.
I hear the Sith have been beating the Republic pretty bad. They must have.
And they got the same hands too.
You know those stones to the east of here? I heard they did some digging and found.
I want to try to talk to him again and see if I can actually glitch him out. No, he stopped. Damn, I was hoping to recreate that glitch. Hey, random.
Dantooine looks peaceful enough, but packs of Cath hounds roam these plains.
Like that one that
keep our guard up while we're
is
out.
just sitting there being all like Simba-like. So there's Elise. I think she was the one who was looking for the droid. Oh yeah, this is the lady who was a dick to her droid and like basically like raped her droid. Let's see, your companion.
We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if could he have been kidnapped?
I mean, it's possible.
Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Cath hounds. But no, Cath hounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No, it must have been someone who could open the door by himself.
Yes. Someone.
The door was locked.
Could it have been opened from the inside?
Well, yes, it could have. But he had no reason to run away. His programming.
Yeah. Your missing companion is a droid?
Well, yes. He is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed away husband that I have left. He is
She's got a sex droid.
I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine.
You live alone with this. What exactly did you use him for again?
He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me.
Personal assistants, like those personal massagers you see for sale in that section of stores.
Jaws at me like a gaping wound.
Wow, she really misses her droid, doesn't she?
Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me.
If I happen to see him, I'll send him back to you, crazy lady. I'm not a Master Jedi.
If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
Okay. And, yeah, there's Adam. I love this guy. Greetings, fellow sentient. I notice you are not heavily armed, or at least not heavily armed enough. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Adam, a simple merchant with a much noble purpose. Purpose? Yes, purpose. Settlers and noble humans of Dantooine have been plagued by cathounds, raiders, and other fearsome troubles of late. It is much too sad to see these things happen to such people as us. Therefore, I have made this my mission to be. You're trying to sell me something, aren't you? To overcome their troubles, they must be able to defend themselves. Therefore, I, Adam, shall offer the highest quality of weapons at the lowest of low prices for them. I'm here offering you much in the way of weaponry at low prices. How can any sentient pass up such a bargain? They cannot. Weaponry it is, and weaponry I have. What is it you'd like from me this fine day? I think his maps are fairly cheap, so I might as well get them. Yes, I have. What areas would you like to map to? I'm afraid I don't have all areas of the maps, though. I'd like a map to this area. 2 credits for the map. Yeah, I'll take it. Let's see. And the area south. 2 credits for. So I get the maps for basically free. Let me see what you're selling. Let's see. The war, that's actually not that great. Cassus Fett's armor is good defense, but don't use it if you need dex. Light repeating blaster. How expensive are his grenades? 80 a pop. Yeah, I'll take some more concussion grenades just because I used like a shitload of them against Bendak. I think I'm good on the other ones. Adhesive grenades are also pretty good. There's flamethrowers, which are useful for droids. I'm not until I have HK. I'm not going to use T3 and 4, but HK I might get some stuff for that. I lost 4 credits. I can also ask him some questions. Of course, I shall endeavor to be of service to whatever endeavor you are on. I love the writing for this guy. What is it you wish to ask? Well, you know, the Mandalorians. Plague on this world, a plague that must be cleansed with fire. Wow, he feels very strongly about the Mandalorians. Fire generated from a sterling example of weaponcraft, such as this flying blaster rifle right here. He really is a salesman. I'd like to ask something else. What about the cathounds? Fearsome beasts, predators, a danger that the settlers of this world must constantly face and do battle with. What better way to battle with them than this handy Master Crystal? And what about the Corrupted Grove? I've not been on this world long, I'm not familiar with any specific locales, and I can't tell you anything to deal with that. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be going. So now I have the maps and I can go wherever I want. There's the Strange Ruins, which aren't going to be super helpful yet. I can go directly south, but the Cathound has something to say about that. Aw, good night, babe. I love you. Say that, me. Karth is just gonna, like, destroy these guys. Now he's got, like, 2 of the best pistols in the game. Mission might have some trouble. Why are they running at me in, like, slow motion? I'll probably just, whenever somebody gets hurt here, since Force will regen during downtime, I can go straight south, but I'm going to go this way instead. Clear out some of these Cathounds for XP. See, let's have Karth target some of these other ones.
Time to rumble. How'd you like that? Let's go.
Whoa, did I? Oh, I used like the force jump and all that to get over here, which is nice. I don't have to waste attack turns. Just what? Oh, okay, guys, just go on without me. Oh yeah, and I know like originally there was supposed to be like a couple areas, but I have the mod that makes there be like just a stupid amount of them. And the Cathounds don't attack them, which is weird. Wow, so violent mission. Do I just shoot straight through the areas? Okay, these guys, they don't even... They just disappear when you kill them. I'm not interested in the ruins at the moment. I'm probably just going to head to the south. And since my honey left, and it is a little late, I don't know. We finished our training, which is what I really wanted to focus on today. I'm probably... Yeah, we might as well kill the Cathounds here. I'll probably end the stream relatively soonish. Man, these guys really... The one thing I hate about this section is the party members have a tendency to just run off and attack things, even if I want to try to stealth it. Like, there goes Karth. And they tend to fight individually. I mean, my character's gonna be fine, because she's a, like, super high-level Jedi now. Alright, I think that's everybody. Might as well deal with these Cathounds too. I'll deal with the random Cathounds and I'll end the stream whenever I get to something actually substantial, which is going to be probably the Sandrels and the Metallis.
Ready. Time to rumble.
Damn! Just full power shot directly to the dome. These rocks look weird. I think these guys actually respawn, so you could theoretically farm them, but I'm just gonna clear them and move on to the next map. See, they got a little hurt. See, is it so? That's the path north. I can go further south. That's another map. Let's head to this way instead. I think this is the Metalli house. Once I get through this kind of choke point. Oh, Karth on mission to have a conversation.
Ready to have a civil chat, or is this gonna...
God, I hate how bratty Karth is in this.
I'm trying to apologize, you nerf herder. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get mad at you. It's just that I'm sick of everyone treating me like I'm a helpless kid.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sorry about what I said too. I'm just a little on edge lately. Not surprising considering all we've been through, but I shouldn't take it out on you.
I can either go with the be a dick option, or I can say it's time you made up.
Mission, you have to know that we don't think you're helpless. I mean, look where
I mean, I'm keeping her in the party for a reason.
Along for the ride. We need you.
You really mean it, don't you? Nobody's ever said anything like that to me before. Not even Big Z. He might think it, but he's not really one for words, you know.
Hey, hey, Ariel's in the background.
I know it is. Sometimes you just need to hear a few words of encouragement. Kids are like that.
Kids are like that. Listen, you...
Damn.
Oh.
I really do need to install the mod that makes the visors disappear, at least in cutscenes.
Old guy. Come on, geezer. Let's get back to what we were doing.
What is with that animation she's doing with her sword? Yeah, so here's the house of one of the families. I don't remember which one it is. They're both dicks anyway. I know I have to talk to a droid in order to, like, start this scene. Or attempt to enter when I haven't been invited, which I haven't been. Yeah, there's the Metalli droid. I'm probably going to save here and end the stream and do that later. Alright. Yeah, I think that's it. Pretty short stream tonight, but it is kind of late. Bye for now.